Endeavor's tracking large movements of xenomorphs from Pala Station to a canyon 50 clicks south. It could be something drew their attention, or they could be starting a second hive. We've been ordered dirtside to find out. The Xenos at Pala Station are being drawn to this area. Ship wants to know why. Bugs, on the cliffside, headed for you!
Assistance required.
An engineer ruin. Take a look.
Be cautious. We understand little of their works.
Eyes up, more bugs! Hey, you seeing any Weyland-Yutani shit? Did they miss this place some— Damn. Was that a Xeno? Look sharp, Xeno's incoming!
Was definitely a xenomorph. Dismembered alive, slain in combat.
No sign of the company here, or Cynthia's goons. What could rip apart a Xeno like this?
Unknown. But xenomorphs do not willingly leave their dead behind.
There's an ammo drop in there. I sent a UAV in ahead of you.
Catching up.
Grabbing ammo.
You'll need to advance through that door ahead. Get a look at it for me.
We've got aid kits here.
Rearming. Don't worry. It's just
Who needs an aid kit?
Huh. Jammed up real good. We'll drop a demo charge. There's a clearing nearby. Blast that fucker open.
Staff Sergeant, this ruin may have substantial historical value.
There's plenty other doors, S. Bugs on the canyon wall! Secure the area, then grab the demo charge! Clear. Grab the big boom.
A storm is approaching. It may complicate further resupply.
Drop it at the door. I'll detonate by remote. Get rid of the bugs!
grabbing it.
Clear the blast zone. Heavy clouds blowing this way.
Ammo drop.
Well, shit. One more should do it. We'll drop another demo charge and some sentry guns. Yeah, that drop's going off course. Fucking storm's getting close. I lost the pellets in ground clutter. I don't know which one's got the explosive.
Pardon. My analysis of the corpse you found indicates claw lacerations.
A native critter? Or are the bugs killing each other?
Our records suggest xenomorphs only attack competitor species.
Movement forward! Get ready! Headbutting bug!
I'll get those back.
Bypassing damage.
Drop it at the door. Don't need to be too precise.
Patching up.
Praetorian! Get clear of the blast, fire team. Door! Big Xenos! All right, I'm sending a resupply UAV ahead. Let's see what's down there.
Ammo drop.
Huh. That's different. Another Xeno torn apart. A fresh kill.
8 kids here.
Curious. Might you perform a penetrating scan?
Rearming.
That'll piss off any others nearby.
All right.
4-digit clawing, like a xenomorph. But single nails, not their characteristic dual nails.
Hold that thought. Xeno's incoming!
Ammo drop.
Xeno Crusher!
Catching up.
Reading a warrior!
Patching up.
Bypassing them.
Xenos came here to fight some competitor species. It ain't going well.
Ammo drop.
This is big. I'm briefing Santos. He's gonna pass it up the chain of command. Mister, get Doc Honecker on the line. Maybe he can tell us something useful about the ruins. We don't know what engineer shit's in there. Get your gear squared and proceed. I'm sure it's a glorious day in the Corps somewhere. We've learned that the Xenos from Pala Station are attacking an engineer ruin. Something inside that place is hunting and killing them. Our orders are to find out if it's friend or foe.
I have given Dr. Honecker a remote probe to control. It will accompany your team.
You found untouched ruins? Ones the company didn't loot?
We can all hear that?
Crap. This isn't in great shape, is it?
Must be the perigee landquakes. Find a way around.
Look at that. It's an engineer message.
Briefly, infamous repose. Do not know. Unnamed obligation deserted.
I'm not sure what that means.
Bypassing damage.
Down the passage!
A fresh corpse. Slain moments ago.
Never seen anything kill bugs this fast.
Figures on the walls.
Analysis suggests carbon ash, the remains of engineers.
Assistance
But the
required.
positions, they were alive. Why?
Assistance required.
My God. Bodies. These were engineers. What happened to them?
A superficial analysis suggests rapid, uncontrolled mutation.
Right. Pathogen. Look, that's engineer tech.
Ammo drop.
A mechanical seal. Engineer metal is quite durable.
Fireteam, there's a heavy cutter in the supply drop. Set it up.
The bodies, the engineers, were they trying to get inside there? Or out of here?
There is insufficient evidence to productively conjecture.
Pressure! Watch the charge! Torches through the seal!
Ammo drop.
Move out. Whatever's drawing the bugs here must be ahead.
Bypassing
Patching
damage.
up.
Bypassing
And
damage.
no more sightseeing, Doc. This is a recon mission.
But... Yeah, got it.
Massive signals. The fucker knows! So the Xenos came here to kill those?
It is rare to witness predation of xenomorphs.
Continue your recon. I'm sending your footage to Santos. lock. We didn't see those before. Why here?
Bypassing death.
Shut down!
Bypassing death.
Need to replace the output coupler! Our resupply UAV dropped the spare on the way in!
Shutdown imminent.
Search the room!
Patching up.
Shutdown imminent.
Rebooting. Rebooting.
Rebooting.
Patching up.
Grab it! Get that cutter back up!
Assistance required. Bypassing death.
Door's clear!
Bypassing death.
Board's clear. Move on.
Bypassing damage.
The fuck is that?
Another... what? Seal? What tore it open?
The fail things! From before!
New targets! They're spinning shit!
Like Leon's. With fewer legs. Mutated native life.
Passage goes down, fire team.
Have you scanned the structure, Doctor?
Bypassing damage.
That's definitely xenohive material. With slime. Fungal growths as well. This is something new.
They're mutants, too. Xenos exposed to pathogen. Like Monica.
And all pathogen mutants cooperate. Xenomorphs and native life. We're already getting interference from that shit on the walls. Set up a signal repeater. The EM flux may draw the mutants. You heard the lady. Set a perimeter first.
Ammo drop. Aid kit's here. Patching up. Sentry active. Sentry deployed. Let's rock!
Get hot, fire team! New target! Watch the fists!
Bypassing damage.
So we got two kinds of Xeno in here. Regular and con leche. And they're
Bypassing
pissed at
damage.
each other.
And there's probably Pathogen in here.
Which Colonel ship expects us to locate. Please de-
Hey, Santos says the Colonel's monitoring our comms now, so don't fucking swear. Fireteam, we've encountered a strain of Xenos mutated by the pathogen. Colonel Ship wants us to find and secure their source. We can't let the mutant brood escape those ruins. The whole moon could be contaminated. We need to lock this outbreak down before the mutants can spread. Esther's scanning the layout and Doc Honecker's trying to analyze. Watch your flanks! Esther, you got us a path through here?
The route inward is not straight. Much of the ruin has collapsed.
Proceed inward, Fireteam.
Stop! That bladder is filled with volatile
Shit, probably more ahead.
deployed.
Visual distortion. Could be a stalker.
Careful. Another spore field.
Everyone get this intel? Sentry deployed.
Patching up.
Multiple inbound.
All position ahead. A lot of static on the line.
Aid kits here. Ammo drop.
Patching up.
Wish we didn't have to, but you need to set up another comm repeater.
Grabbing ammo.
You're pretty far in, and that slop seems to absorb EM.
Signal quality has improved.
Them sphincters puckered, fire team.
Bypassing damage.
Patching up.
Bypassing damage.
Ammo drop here.
Grabbing ammo.
Air quality warning. Spores block some paths. Be mindful of any explosive bladders.
Sentry deployed.
Santos has been watching my feed on Endeavor. He's not the only one. Half the platoon's listening, like it's the World Cup or something. Watch the tunnels ahead! Big chamber ahead, the heart of the ruin. Take the center tunnel. Fuck me sideways.
The center of the complex. The source of the
Aid
mutants.
kits here. Aid kits here. Patching up.
Patching up.
Ammo drop.
8 kits here.
That is a considerable amount of pathogen.
Movement 360 degrees. Vaya con Dios, Marines.
Sentry deployed. drop.
Ammo drop here.
Mutant brute! Keep moving!
We on.
Something big's approaching your position! Eye center!
The mother of the mutant brood.
Kick her ass!
Sentry set up.
There is a vulnerability. Sections of the Queen's carapace are loose.
Fire team, try to blast off her armor!
Sentry deployed.
Big signal, closing fast!
You have made a gap in her chitin.
Clear.
Clear. Over here.
Like, normal Xenos aren't bad enough. Good thing we stopped these cabrons early.
Hey, I'm hearing scuttlebutt around the squad bay. Talk that maybe Colonel Ship took this too far. We could have quarantined Katanga, right? Called in more ships? Listen, the Colonel knows about everything people know about Xenos. How they react, how their guts work. She knew that before she joined the Corps. When she was a teenager, she survived a Xeno outbreak, little outlier colony. You would never heard of it. One thing she'll always hold to. Gotta kill them fast. The longer you wait, the more chance they got to spread. I don't know all the details, and you know what? It ain't my place to ask, but I do know she got a twin sister, Viola. Also, the ship went into a goddamn hive to rescue her. That's how she learned some of the shit she know about Xenos, watching close range from inside. Maybe, but by the time a battle group got here, Weyland-Yutani would have their people in system. Executives and dog catcher teams, mercenaries and lawyers. They find something to cite that the Colonel don't got authority to override, Colonial Protection Act or not. Then they swagger aboard Katanga or land on LV-895 and fuck it all up real good. Xenos find ways. They hide, go where humans can't. Tight spaces, vacuum, deep cold. Wait for their chance. Come when you ain't looking. And don't expect them. But just don't go bringing it up with herself. Tu sabe? Colonels ain't in the habit of explaining themselves to grunts. Yo, it's just between you and me. You found old dog tags on Katanga. Shit. Rumor control. This don't go beyond you and me. Comprendo? The Corporal Olivia Ship, who owned these dog tags, that's our colonel. Some 20 years back, her unit responded to a Xeno outbreak at a Seegson colony. The survivors evac to an orbital refinery, Katanga, but the bugs came with. Shit went bad. A civilian with a grudge took control of the refinery. The rescue dropships got wasted, and Ship had to leave survivors through the station to the hangars. A lot of people got killed. Civies and Ship's team. The bad guy herded them into Xeno ambushes, ground them up in the works. Now, Ship don't talk about how it ended, even with me. And I served 2 tours with her now. So don't you go asking her nothing.
We told you that 25 years ago, Katanga was falsely reported destroyed. In 2175, Seegson had moved it to the Mid-Rim. 2 years later, the colony it serviced was overrun by xenomorphs. Survivors fled to Katanga, where the infestation spread. Colonial Marines responded to their distress call. It was a Marine who claimed Katanga was scuttled. A senior staff officer on site conspired to hand the young hive over to Weyland-Yutani. Sadly, yes. General Delilah Vaughn, one of the conspirators responsible for the Frontier War in 2184. Before her disgrace, she rose to Assistant Commandant of the Corps. Colonial Marine officers conspired with Weyland-Yutani executives to provoke a war between the United Americas and the Union of Progressive Peoples. The generals wanted a decisive war after decades of proxy conflicts and containment. Weyland-Yutani merely wanted to drive arms sales. The Colonial Protection Act was passed to prevent such things from happening again, and Commissars was initially formed to monitor outside influences on the Corps. There were no reported sightings, not in any star system visited by humans, and not recorded by any vessel in transit. Most likely, Weyland-Yutani moved Katanga to a location in deep space, far off the shipping lanes. They used it as an ant farm to breed experimental stock. When the company wanted to accelerate their experiments at Paula Station, they moved it here. Seegson reported something unusual on the far side of the planet from their settlement. It became the focus of the entire colony's efforts. The xenomorph outbreak began at that remote site and spread back to the main complex. The colonists ultimately abandoned the surface and fled to Katanga. Some evacuees proved to be infected and the infestation flared up again. There was discord among the survivors, unspecified personal grievances. A few deaths were involved. Forgive us if we don't identify the system. It's classified. The planet had suffered a global extinction event around 80 years previous. It was nearly devoid of animal life. Biomes had begun to collapse for lack of pollination. Acidic soil and water were spreading, and the atmosphere was growing over-oxygenated, which made it perfect for the massive rotation of Earth livestock. Judging by the embryo gene lines in their cargo manifests, the colony hoped to become known for its steaks. If you wish to review, we're always available. No need to warn us ahead of time. We have your schedule.
So, Esther said I should explain the pathogen for you. The genetically engineered mutagen Paula Station experimented with. Weyland-Yutani provided a jar of it, but never said where they got it from. Now I know it was from those ruins you found. The animals we used pathogen on got faster, stronger, more durable, but crazy aggressive too. The company wanted financially viable mutations. When Administrator Bellows arrived, he had pathogen tested on xenomorphs, and that's when everything went off the rails. That was the lab's consensus theory. Genetically engineered nanobiotech, definitely artificial, unbelievably complex. Way beyond any technology they'd seen. Someone designed it to do what it does. Someone a hell of a lot smarter than us. Well, I'm an anthropologist, so anything I tell you I got secondhand. I may not remember it right. The team had 2 xenobiologists. Cruz thought pathogen unraveled the telomeres in DNA, then swapped around sections of code. And Pryor thought it activated alleles and non-coding DNA. They couldn't figure out why mutations weren't 100% consistent. It was Etienne who came up with the theory that pathogen can blend the host's DNA with that of viruses or bacteria in their body. Never. Matthews thought its ability to enter cells was blocked or inhibited by polysaccharides, cell walls, like in plant or fungal life. Animal species never have cell walls, at least none we've seen. That's been true on every planet we've surveyed. We didn't get a choice. Bellows put his own synths in charge of security. He had xeno-eggs. He could have done whatever he wanted with us. If it makes any difference, the last surviving pathogen experiment was Monica. The gray-striped xeno you killed on Katanga. We never found a way to safely dispose of it. Critters mutated by it we could kill. Pathogen itself? I don't know. The safest thing is to leave it in those jars. They're pretty tough. Sure, you gotta be busy. Anytime you want to talk about pathogen or anything, I'll be here. Hey, aside from Esther, I think, well, Weyland-Yutani used to own Hyperdyne, but now they're competitors, especially on the frontier. No government's claimed any of these systems. They're both dropping colonies all over, trying to beat each other to the best planets. And besides that, I mean, Hyperdyne's a big defense contractor for the UPP, right? Shouldn't we be worried about this starting a war between them and us? The pathogen could be a terrible weapon. Weyland was just trying to make better xenomorphs with it, but you could just drop it. Dump it in a water supply. There's enough down there to wipe out every human colony. Weyland-Yutani's got to be on their way here. If Hyperdyne is too, things could get real bad for everyone caught in the middle. I know you've got things to deal with right now. I'm just worried about what happens next.
I hoped we would have an opportunity to speak again. When you disabled Cynthia, she made several cryptic statements. In retrospect, I believe she was attempting to warn us of the dangers within the engineer ruins. Weyland-Yutani would have installed programmatic blocks on her ability to discuss the subject. The best she could do was dissuade us against further exploration. Cynthia defended Weyland-Yutani's investments on LV-895, yet her actions suggest a hesitance to directly engage us. At the end, she did not invoke profits, investments, or copyrights. She warned us of the danger the ruins presented. She specifically appealed to me and our shared purpose of protecting humans. That is the so-called zeroth law. Synthetic life forms may not take actions that create an existential risk to humanity, or, through inaction, permit humanity to face existential risk. The pathogen provokes unpredictable mutations. That alone constitutes a potential existential threat. But the pathogen is only the most obvious hazard. The LV-895 ruins are filled with technologies beyond our present knowledge. We do not understand their function. Likely, we do not yet comprehend all the scientific principles they are based on. Any attempt to interact with an engineered device risks terrible calamity. It appears our advance was the impetus for that. The level of decay in the former Weyland-Yutani staff suggests they were exposed after our initial contact with Cynthia. She infected them to prevent revelation of company secrets and to hinder us from accessing the alien ship. These actions are consistent with the zeroth law of synthetics, which implies that some humans may be sacrificed if it is necessary to preserve humanity writ large. Please understand, I consider Cynthia's decisions abhorrent. Excusing them is not my intention. Colonel Ship dwells upon moments in her career she has been required to make similar choices, when she ordered Marines to their deaths to achieve a critical objective or preserve a greater number of lives. It must be left to future generations to judge the decisions made here today. True, Weyland-Yutani does not enjoy a reputation for altruism. That was not always the case. Peter Weyland, the company founder, was obsessed with furthering humanity's progress. He made long-term investments, the terraforming of Mars and the Heliades-class surveyors. I do not wish to imply the company has re-embraced Weyland's ideals. However, Pala Station was established 2 decades ago. It was not intended to turn a quick profit. Consider, these ruins had been sealed for 4 millennia when Weyland-Yutani discovered them. There are obvious questions, which surely occurred to both Cynthia and the company. Where are the engineers? If they still exist, are they aware of humanity? If they're gone, what extinguished such an advanced culture? I will retain the briefing file for you. If you ever wish to review, you have but to inquire.